So y'all remember I said that I just need to replace these O-ring seals, see if I can stop that oil leak. So I got an assortment of O-rings here. And all I gotta do is just match up the size. Look y'all, look. I already found the one for this one on the end. So now, so that should be good. So now, I've got one here on the end. I'll take my pick and see if I can get it off and see if we can match that one up. All right, cool. So there's the old one. There. And I think this one is the closest I'm gonna get in terms of the size of it. So we're gonna try this one. Get this one on. All right, cool. I say let's roll with that one. And this, see what we got. Alrighty. All right. Once I put this back on the block of that motor, everything will be sealed up. We can fill it back up with oil and see what we got. All we can do, right? All right, put this back on the block. And it had a drain hose hooked to the end of it that it was pretty cracked and stuff, so I'm gonna have to find another drain hose to go back on this thing once I get it up there, or a better one. Got a 19 inch, snug it up. All right, y'all, I got it tightened up. I put some old oil back in here just to do a leak test on this thing. So the valve is not leaking that I can tell. And so I put this drain hose on it, and I'm gonna open up the drain valve to see if we can get oil flowing out of it. And then I'm gonna shut it back off, and it doesn't leak. I would say we have fixed the leak problem. So, hold on. All right, open this up. See if we can get any oil out of it. Open up top here so it can flow out a little better. And I can already see, you can see some oil starting to drain out. See, there we go. So yeah, y'all. When I open up the drain plug, it's draining. And when I close it up, I don't see any leaks. So, boy Nick may have done it again. Yeah, y'all, like I said, I'm gonna change this oil filter real quick. Go ahead and switch that out. Fill it back up and see what we got. I already got this new joint. So go ahead and get that on. and snug, give it that 3/4 turn. All right, there, bam. All right, got that oil topped off. That drain line, I don't see no leaks going in there. So hopefully that's good. And this little drain hose, I think I'm gonna just tuck it right back in that little slot right there. Heck yeah, shoot. Get that out the way, put the battery back in, fire this thing up, and make sure it ain't leaking no more. Battery connectors back on. Okay, I got it topped off with oil filters back on, and I'm gonna crank it up and make sure there's no leaks, and hopefully that's got it done. Y'all, I actually let it run about 10-12 minutes. Here's that oil drain plug that I replaced the gaskets on, and there is where I thought it was leaking, but I don't see any leaks around it now. So I'm gonna say that's good to go, but you don't never know, man. Once you start running it for a while and all that kind of stuff, you might find something else, and it may need some other gaskets around the motor that needs replacing. But for now, so y'all, we're gonna call that another fix. And stop messing with your boy Nick. Y'all know I love this small engine stuff. But anyway, this video was a little bit longer than I thought, but that's going to be it for the John Deere for now. And I appreciate y'all hanging in there with me. And until next time, I guess we'll see you in the next one. See what else we can get into.